Good morning, card community. It's RJ back with another video. Let's get to it. Today's random Mike Schmidt item of the day. 1984 Topps home run leaders. Obviously, this is from the previous year's home run totals because they printed the cards before the season was over. So they couldn't have done 1984. So this is looking back at 1983. You got Mike Schmidt for the National League and Jim Rice, Hall of Famer, for the American League. That it listed the top few in each. Mike hit 40 that year. Just one shy was Jim Rice at 39. Interesting about 1984, if you know your 1984 cards, they came in a number of different varieties, parallels, so to speak. It was the first year of the Tiffany release, which was the white card stock that they used for those cards. And also, for whatever reason, the Nestle company made a deal with Topps and produced every single card in a parallel version. The parallel version had Nestle where Topps would have been. Clearly, Topps printed it for them and was kind enough to usurp their logo. It's interesting, too. Take a look at the white border around the word Topps in the normal card, okay? They kind of, the white kind of jogs out there where the T, the cross of the T is, and then curves around the bottom as the Topps T curves. And they kept the exact same white border for the Nestle version. They just literally swapped out the word Nestle for Topps and fitted in that little box. So it's kind of a funny little thing, but this is my random Mike Schmidt item of the day. 3 different cards, part of my set. So anybody from 1984 has those 3 cards if you're trying to collect them all. Random baseball item of the day. Silly little thing here, has 0 value. It is a ball given out on opening day for the Phillies, April 11th, 1997. Just a souvenir handed out to all the fans. Sponsored by True Value. I never took it out of the package. There's the Phillies logo. It was, interestingly, the 115th home opener for the Phillies in 1997. So there you go. Were some coupons in there if you tore this open, but whoever had this before me left it wrapped. So when I picked it up, I left it wrapped. Just a nice little oddball. I like to buy balls that have meaning. In other words, they had commemorative baseballs. I like commemorative baseballs. I have a number of my collection. They really have no value typically, but I have a lot of them, so I'm happy to have a lot of them. So anyway, trivia question this week. I'm going to do a bunch of, this week, my 3 trivia questions are going to be cards. I'm going to show you a card, and you're going to have to tell me who is pictured on this card. So this is a card from the 1992 Convex, the Baseball Inquirer. I'm going to show you the back first. This one, literally, there's no name on this card. It does not provide a name, mostly because these were caricature cards and they did not have permission to do this. But because they were caricatures, they're covered under the First Amendment protections of free press, so to speak. As long as they didn't use the name of the person, they can make fun of them as a caricature. That's perfectly legal, apparently, as long as they don't say who it is. So on the back, it tells you this is the Convex, down here, 1992 Convex, the Baseball Inquirer set. I have shown this off before. I believe it's 64 cards, caricatures. It kind of does a question and answer with the individual. And stupid, they're trying to be funny with this. Who is pictured on this card? There is the image. Who is the person pictured on this card? The prize for getting that right is this awesome, from 1993, the Topps Black Gold winner, the A, B, C, and D winner, all the Topps Black Gold cards. You would have got all 44 of them from their 1993 Topps set. These were incredibly expensive when they first came out. I mean, sick expensive, hundreds of dollars to get these cards. And now you can get the whole set, even the winners, for under $100 total, everything. So that is your prize. If you can tell me the answer to that question, shoot me an email. Who is this individual? I will include my email in the description below, along with the repeat of the question. You will have today and tomorrow to answer, and we will pick a winner on Sunday. All right, getting to it today. Quick few things to show off today. I went to a minor league game on Saturday. The local team here where I live is the Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs, the AAA affiliate of the Phillies, playing in the International League. And they were giving out they were selling T-shirts. The Iron Pigs are celebrating their 15th year in baseball. They have T-shirts with this logo on it. Iron Pigs Baseball, established in 2008. So that's the logo on the front of the T-shirt. And of course, whenever I go to a minor league stadium, I pick up the card set. So this is this year's card set. A company called, oh God, I can't remember the name of the cover. It's covered up right now. I'm going to open these up because I always do open up my cards so I can look through them. And then I usually put them back in the wrapper, or sometimes I will put them in a hard case. But I always take it out. I like to look at the cards. I like to touch them. There it is. Choice is the manufacturer of most minor league sets these days, a company called Choice. They have the exclusive contract to do all minor league cards. These are your minor league Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs. Cody Clemens is on top. That's Rogers, the Rockets kid. He's up with the big club now. Several of these players are up with the big club at this time. Here's Scott Kingery still hanging around. He got paid early in his career. And that's just never panned out for the Phillies. I saw a number of these guys at the stadium. Lots of fun. I don't think Dalton Guthrie is up at the big club at the moment, too. Don't think Derek Hall is in this, because Derek Hall started the season in Philly, and then he hurt his thumb and he's back down with the Iron Pigs today. Hans Kraus is out with injuries at the moment. He was a big projected star for us. But yeah, Derek Hall is played like 6 games with us, 8 games before he hurt his thumb and went back down. He's never been up. Doubtful he'll ever make it back to the majors, but you never know. Hope. You can only hope. Do one of the Martes. So many Martes. This guy right here, actually, I think he's with the big club now. Junior Marte. Thought I saw him pitching the other day. So, and then at the end, you'll see, what do I want to say? At the end, they always have coach and manager cards at the end. Here's your manager, Anthony Contreras. Some of your coaches. Pat Listach. I'm not sure if this is the Pat Listach who was so good back in the day, because I looked at cards with Pat Listach to see if this was the same guy, and I don't think it is. I don't know, yeah, he did say he was playing the majors from 1992 to 97 with Milwaukee. Yeah, I guess it is. And he was the 1992 American League Rookie of the Year. So yeah, it's the Pat Listach is our first base coach right now. Pretty cool. I'll have to send a card out to him, see if he'll sign it for me. Now they got themselves a female athletic director. A lot of teams carry a woman in some capacity these days in the minor leagues. Certainly in the majors, you got a couple. Just an interesting note. The other thing I picked up, besides the T-shirt and the minor league pack, is they were selling the Topps set of Phillies. Now, if you know your baseball cards, every year Topps does this. They create a separate card set of every major league team specific to that team. Now, the images on the front and on the back are typically the same. However, they're numbered PH or whatever your team city is. They'll change it out. and they'll only include 17 or so players. They don't. It's different for every team. Some teams have more. I'm going to open this. I do not. It's probably from a collecting standpoint. Most people want to keep it in the package. I do not care. I want to touch my cards, and then I'll put it in a hard case or a team bag. But I do not ever keep, and I have a number of these sets, I do not ever keep it in this package. It doesn't help me at all. It doesn't really add much to the value. But here is the teams. I will see, I had pulled one card. Okay, so here's the bomb card. So on the back, again, it has a PHI number. It's numbered 4. But if you look at the front of the card, this is your front. Here's the front of the standard card from the Topps set. Now, also of note, the Topps logo on the standard card is a silver foil. The Topps logo on this one is just a white cardstock. And if you turn them over, again, 1 is numbered per Series 1. It's got the little Series 1 in the home plate. This one's numbered PHI, and it says Team Set in the home plate logo. So it's a distinct, separate set of cards, essentially. I don't know why Topps does that. I will guess, and it is simply to sell more cards. I mean, why else would they do that? They want to sell more product. So the members who made it into the 17 card set, Kyle Schwarber, of course, Taijuan Walker, who's beginning to turn it around and doing a whole lot better, Trey Turner, who's had his ups and downs. He's on an upswing right now. Hope he keeps going. Alec Baum, who's doing pretty good this year. Nick Castellanos is having a great season. Really productive hitter this year. Brandon Marsh is in a down year. Nolan is always up and down. You never know what you're going to get with him. Bailey Falter, he's his rookie card, but, you know, I don't know if he'll stick. Ranger Suarez coming back strong. Bryson Stott, still steady. Harper is always good, but is in the middle of a slump. He will turn it around before the year is over. Gene Segura is gone. We got a card of Gene, but Gene is not even on the Phillies anymore. Derek Hall, like I said, he made the team out of spring training. Hurt his thumb, and he is back down at Lehigh Valley right now. Jose Alvarado, still at the big club. Rhys Hoskins, out for the year. Blew out his knee in a minor league, or not a minor league, a spring training game. It's interesting, too. If you ever saw the highlights of that where he blew out his knee, he was just kind of loping back for a ball and turned his knee or his leg in an odd position, and his knee just buckled on him, and he's out for the year. Zach Wheeler, also an up and down, and JT Realmuto, still the best catcher in all of baseball at the moment. So there you go. That is my Phillies team set. Love that. It's a like I said, it's a completely separate and distinct set of cards from the regular set. So that just means I got another set. Hooray! And I do have a few others of that team set. Don't have them all yet. I think they've been doing this since about 2004, 2003, somewhere around there. They've been releasing these individual team sets. And again, I'm going to eventually, I'll work to have a copy of all of them. They're not too expensive, but a lot of times I want to spend my money on something more important. So that is all I have for you today. RJ's trip to the minor league Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs. Plus, it was Friday when I went, and fireworks that night. So most Fridays during the summer, they'll do fireworks. So there you have it. That's all I have for you today. Hope you enjoyed that. Please consider subscribing, commenting, and all that jazz. I really do appreciate your support as I try my best to support everybody else in this great card community, okay? Stop back again on Wednesday. We've got more great trivia and prizes to give away. Thanks for watching. Take care.